to it. Oh, like the pickled like jar items and stuff like that. I feel like that's too big for me. I don't wanna put that much of a commitment into it. It's too much for me. Way too much. I like these because you can kind of finish them in a month. So it's not quite as short as the rabbit cross stitch that I did, which took a week, but it's still like they're still satisfying. They're not too long that I kind of lose, like I run out of steam through the middle of it. As everyone knows, running out of steam during the middle of the project is a disaster. Absolute disaster. And then you have like a work in progress drawer for the rest of your life and it's terrible. Gotta clean your filters more often. We gotta clean the house more often, honestly. The big amount of pickle themed cross stitch on Etsy. I feel like it's like a meme thing at this point, you know? People are doing it more for the meme than anything else. But yeah, so there's a lot of cleaning to do in this house, guys. There is a lot. We still have so much scrubbing to do. We gotta like scrub the walls, you know? I was joking about mum friggin' scrubbing her walls with bleach, but I tell you what, that's probably gonna have to come down to it by the sounds of it, because it's not good. It's not good. 68. Oh yeah, that's too big. That's too big. You'd be there for years. That's too big. That's too big, and I don't care that much about the subject either. Like maybe if it was like my entire life or something, maybe if I like worked in a pickling factory or something, like then maybe. But yeah, I don't care that much about anything really. One of the reasons I don't get tattoos is because there's not a single subject in this world that I care deeply enough about to get tattooed. Giant portrait of Hugo. That would, I mean, I want to do a little portrait of Hugo. I don't want to do a big portrait of him. I don't want to do a big portrait. I do want to do a little one, eventually. One day. One day. So I found finishing some part of a work in progress to regain a bit of steam. Yeah. That's why I was trying to do, like, work in progress, like, Mondays, like, mending Mondays and stuff like that. Try and like fix stuff up or try to like finish stuff that only needs like one step and then I've like abandoned it, you know, trying to do something like that. Life size Hugo cross stitch. God no, so much. I use the sugar soap wipes from Bunnings. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's not a bad idea. We need to disinfect everything though. Like I don't know how it's like for your home down there, but oh my god, it's so moldy up here. So moldy. We need to kill the mold, you know. We have to destroy the mold. Stop it from coming back. Don't know how we're gonna do that. Pretty much gonna be like running aircon 24/7 to help dry it out. The whole house gonna be real nice and toasty warm. Life-sized. Life-sized Borkus. Yeah, definitely don't want to spend too long doing any of those things. You know, I don't have that much passion for anything. None. Life-size bandit. I don't even like get the point of doing like a lot of photorealistic what's it called again? Cross stitch? Because cross stitch it can't really be photorealist. Like it's like pixel art, right? Like the more realistic you want it to be, the larger it has to be. So then it's just kind of like I feel like you're ruining the spirit of cross stitch. In my personal controversial opinion. Like I look at a lot of people who do like photo cross stitch, like they use a pattern converter online to convert it. And I'm always like, oh, this looks like shit. like 9 out of 10 times I look at it and I think this looks like shit. Or if someone asks me like, you know, like, oh, they don't always look like shit, and then they show me one and then I'm like, oh yeah, that looks okay. No, it looks like shit. I'm lying to you. Because it's just, it's not the correct medium for them, you know? Like, print out a photo, put it on your wall. Don't make a cross stitch out of it. It's weird. Your apron turned out cute behind you. I didn't finish it. Help me. The other day, a friend that lives in Finland was telling me about mold detecting dogs. Mold detecting, that's very, I mean, our dogs are pretty useless in hindsight. So what makes the buildings moldy is just the weather. Yeah, it's just the weather. You can't really do it. It's just because it's wet. It's just wet. So you can't really do anything about it. Has to be huge, be photorealistic. Exactly. Hugo-ized life-size cross-stitch of Hugo. God, your art is garbage. Basically, yes, that's not in that way. Like I'm not a total bitch. Only a little bit of a bitch, but it's more that like it doesn't work. It doesn't work to convert photos into cross-stitch patterns. I just don't think it works. Cross-stitch pattern is like the pixel art like form of embroidery, you know? Like I feel like it should be restricted to kind of pixel art subjects, you know? I don't think you should ever try and make anything photorealistic out of cross stitch because it's just not the correct medium for it, and I'm very militant about that. I'm very militant about my opinion of that because I don't think it should be done. Right when I should talk cakes with photographs on it. Yeah, no, I'm the same with that. I'm just kind of like, oh, this looks so stupid, you know. It says 4 in the middle. I thought it said time T. No, it says 4, but the 4 is backstitched. The 4 is backstitched. So I'll be as usual. I'll be doing the backstitch last because I hate myself. Feel the same about those huge hyper-realistic drawings too, so boring. I mean, I feel like there's like a lot of skill that goes into those, but I mean, as far as like that's like the only redeeming thing for me for those, is that there's a lot of skill that goes into the giant hyper-realistic drawings, right? But as far as cross-stitch goes, it's like, no, you ran that through a filter. You ran that through like some program on the internet, and it looks like shit, and you didn't do anything. It's just, you know, cross stitch, not a talent. Cross stitch, not a talent, and I'm very like, I'm very mean about that. Cross stitch is not a you are coloring by numbers. Like this is not a hard skill. Okay, this is a relaxing skill. Okay, this is a great, you know, time waster. This is, you know, the end results can look really pretty, but it is not a skill. I truly believe that. Ardent in her beliefs, never. Finished folding the clothes just the second got done drying. Nice. You go get those clothes. Time tea, you drink it and pass out, wake up in the future. Time tea. That's right. That's exactly right. It's, yeah, time for tea. Love a good demi-craft rant. Yeah, I have some very immovable opinions about things. That's just the way I am. You're not going to be able to fix it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about photos, you know. There was, people always are asking for like opinions on how to turn their like, you know, shitty family portrait into a cross stitch, and every single time I'm like, ugh, don't waste like literal like months of your life, years of your life on doing this shithouse like thing that's gonna just frame the photo, blow the photo up with a professional photography place, and then just frame the fucking photo. You don't need to make a cross stitch out of it. It's gonna be gross, and the girl's forehead is probably gonna be like some weird shade of grey because there's not like a proper conversion from the photo colors to the cross stitch colors. Really, it's just you can't do it. There's only 480 cross stitch colors, period. And then you've got like the handful that are like, I don't know, skin color tone, for example. You've got like maybe like 20 at most. And then you got to find a way to fit all of those into like a skin color spectrum, and it doesn't work. You gotta, as a graphic designer, you always gotta design for the subject, you know? You gotta keep in mind what medium you've got and then design for that, you know? Or other people who want to make pet pick cross stitch, those are nice, but they like, it's always better when they're cartoonified a bit. Whenever they do like the hyper realistic ones, I'm like, ugh. Because always they'll do like, you know, they'll take some photo of their dog like holding a ball, and it'll be like, you know, in like background will be some grass or something, and then the background grass will get like super kind of pixelated because of the converter, and so it'll just be like some kind of weird like JPEGified photo That's how it'll always turn out. I think definitely if you're gonna do a cross stitch of your pet, then it has to be cartoonified. It has to. Because this shit where you've got, like, you know, the actual photo background and the photo and stuff, and it's just, you know, if you're using more than like 40 colors, I'm like, Also controversial opinion, but I hate Heaven and Earth designs. I hate them. JPEGified. That's it. That's right. And a big stash of old Walker stickers out here today. Keeping them for emergencies. 100 stickers. I told you not to get that many. You loony. You lunatic. Told you not to get that many. But, yeah, Heaven and Earth designs, I also don't get those. I mean, like, sure, they're pretty, but they're pretty pictures. They're not pretty cross-stitch, you know? Like, you can just enjoy them as they are, you know? Just enjoy them as they are, they are pictures. They are pictures and kind of hyper-realistic paintings and stuff like that. They're not cross-stitches. They're not cross-stitches, okay? Alright. What are those designs? Yeah, it's just, that's pretty much what I said. It's just like, they just take like a realistic kind of painting. Usually it's like a fantasy painting of some sort of like unicorns prancing in a rainbow sky or something. Like it'll be like a painting, you know? And then they will cross-stitchify it, and it will always be like an absolutely enormous thing, and they'll just, like, I don't know. So weird. Someone just like changed the book because now they're just weird dog heads. I'm sorry. You said you liked the new ones. You said you liked the new ones. So yeah, that's my thought on Heaven and Earth designs as well. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think that Stitcherovia is pretty much like the best cross-stitch designer, because she actually thinks about how to lay this shit out in cross-stitch land, you know? She actually kind of like considers it. She thinks about it, you know? And other designers, I don't think they do that. I think they just kind of, they're just converting nice drawings into cross-stitch or something like that. And they're not actually designing them as cross-stitches. Anyway, that's like, you know, fairly unimportant rant there. I had to get that off my chest. I'll probably get it off my chest several more times in my entire life, so. I like the new ones and also have a ton of random stickers. I know that. Cross-stitch land. I'm in cross-stitch land right now. I'm really, I don't know, I love this stuff. It's really good. Hope you guys are enjoying the weird harmonica playlist. This is such an odd playlist. Are you guys actually enjoying this? Ben is no longer naked, dressed up to do the duvet. It's not gonna do this for me. Just stand on the edge of the bed, and just kind of like just drop the duvet in, you know, and then you shake it from the edge of the bed when you're standing on the edge. Like that's how I do it. And it still sucks, yes, but it sucks less. It's very zany. I don't know how I feel about it. Whoever designed the big preserves pickles crossage did a good job designing it. Very readable. What do you mean very readable? What do you mean very readable? The thing that bothers me about Stitcherovia is that the lettering is hard to read and some of it don't cut. Yeah, no, I agree. I have definitely edited some of her lettering sometime. I think she's an excellent typographer, but the arrangement that she does with her lettering, sometimes putting stuff in like weird locations. That's why I'm always trying to find designs of hers that don't tickle that weird nerve, if you know what I mean. So I'd kill myself if I tried. No, you wouldn't. So yeah, which instruments would you like to hear next time? For all you lurkers out there, and you guys listening up in chat, what kind of instrument would you like me to play for next stream? We have harmonica this time, which is extremely hard to find a playlist of, so it's just like a bunch of this non-stuff. I'm pretty sure this is a banjo right now. This was the most harmonica-fied playlist I could find. See, that's a harmonica. See? That's a harmonica. Pretty sure. No dead. Everything clearly what it is. Oh yeah, because that is that's an example of, it is pixel art. It's pixel art made into cross stitch. So yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Like that one is correctly designed, I think. It's not just like a big weird photo that's been converted into cross stitch. That is actual like cross stitch design right there. So a hurdy-gurdy. Kazoo recorder! I will smack you. I will smack you. I'll take that sword away from you, bitch. Playlist of circus music. Da 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 da. Polka dot circus. I know I was probably more proof for you. I know. I'm just, yeah, that's it for other people looking at that. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That was designed with cross stitch in mind. Which is why pixel art converted into cross stitch is always like, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. It usually looks pretty good. I still have yet to find like actual pixel art that I want to make into a cross stitch though. I've been meaning to do it. I've been meaning to steal some one day, you know. One day. One day I'll find some. Vuvuzela. Oh my gosh. Vuvuzela. Violin, hurdy-gurdy, circus music. Oh, he's a troll. Vuvuzela. Come on, guys. Give me some more suggestions, okay? We can't just have these weirdos running the show. What other suggestions do you have from me? Venezuela. I am trolling with the last one. What the hell is a Vuvuzela? What is that? I did pictures from the DOS Carmen San Diego game. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that stuff is pretty cool. That stuff is pretty cool. Oh, I remember when I actually I made the Cameron San Diego stuff. I just, oh, nostalgia. I'll show you guys. You guys will get to see some of my art for a split second. This doesn't happen often, so keep your peeping eyes open. Yeah, because... So I did a Carmen San Diego video game when I was in high school. Vuvuzela, ukulele. So, and then I made like a bunch of, oh crap, where is it? Here. See, thank you, Emma. So I did and I drew all these characters, and I pixelated the background. So the backgrounds are actual photos, but I kind of I ran them through a pixelator to kind of make them look a little more, yeah. So, McBurger Rooster, you know. So, yeah, I just was very excited, Super annoying, very noise contaminating. Holy damn, it's so good. Thank you. But yeah, this is my Where in the World is Cameron San Diego. That was that. So yeah, I was really quite proud of these. I had so many characters. I just, yeah. I liked old mate here. He's French. That's why he has a mustache like that. Because all French people have facial hair like that. So missed some primary school text-based adventure games. Those are so good. Those are super good. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from Christian. But yeah, I had opera lady from the opera house, and just, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed doing this kind of thing. It was nice. It was nice. Oh man, I got a I drew a picture of me and Michael back when we were dating. Because his favorite game was what was it? Is StarCraft? So I drew us as StarCraft characters. That was, oh man, I completely forgot that even existed. Oh man. And yeah, that was pretty much the last time that I drew anything. That was pretty much the last time I drew anything. Why so much past tense? What happened? Oh, with drawing, I don't know, I got sick of being mediocre and I just stopped. I don't like the idea of being doing any hobby where I'm mediocre at it, So I stopped. That's why I'm continuing with the sewing thing, because I actually feel like I'm good at that, And that's why I'm trying to keep off Instagram, because as soon as I get presented with evidence that I am mediocre at sewing, I'll probably stop that. So that's why I stay off Instagram. I post, yes, but never allowed to scroll. Never allowed to scroll. Bunch of old text-based games still floating around. Is that the Carmen San Diego stuff? Was that text-based or? But yeah, that was yeah. That was a time. That was a time. I really, I had a good time drawing. You didn't want to tell yourself that you were mediocre. I mean, my mom was always being like, you know, oh, you'll never be an artist because you're too slow to be an artist, you know. She's like, how are you ever gonna make a living? Like, think about how you're gonna sell this stuff and how long it takes, and you're not even gonna be paying yourself minimum wage. And it was just kind of like, oh yeah, I guess that all logically checks out. So then I stopped drawing really forever. Now the only drawing I do is kind of like just fashion sketches of like potential like dresses that I want to design and stuff like that. I don't really do proper drawing anymore, and I feel like I've probably lost the touch as well. I don't think I can draw as well as I did back then anyway. So now I'm even more mediocre. So what does your mom know about art? She's like, I know what I like. Yeah, but she wasn't good at art either. As we've established, you shouldn't listen to your mom. I know. It's too late though. It's too late. I haven't drawn anything in like 8 years or something, you know? Like, I've completely forgotten all the fundamentals of everything. I mean, I still know clothing wrinkles and, yeah, but my anatomy has gotten really bad and, yeah, just, yeah. Here, a lot of unfair self-flogging. I'm allowed to self-flog. Your mom is awful. She's just telling me to be practical, you know? She just wants the best for me. She just wants me to stay like mindful of what's practical in real life and stuff, you know? Never too late. No, I genuinely feel like I can't draw that well anymore. You know, I genuinely feel like I can't. I've already forgotten like how to use like all the tools in Photoshop and stuff like that. You know, I used to know about like, you know, blending layers and like how to use paintbrushes properly and stuff like that, and I have forgotten how to do all of that, and it's kind of upsetting, which is why I don't go back into it. So speed thing bothers me so much because people have no idea how long it takes through, and I have the fake videos of the dudes drawing in the metro. The thing is, some people can actually draw that quick. Like, my friend Ellen, when I went to her birthday party on Friday, she had a portrait up on the wall, and it was a portrait of her, and she told me that she was a life model in one of her art classes, and that her teacher drew that of her in like 15 minutes, and it was like, it was so good, you know. And I look at that and I add that to like my little evidence list of like why I will never be good enough, you know what I mean? Relearn drawing with Jack could be an amazing adventure. No, I would be so embarrassed. I would be extremely embarrassed. I've always thought my art was kind of like lacking in personality as well, you know? Like I always thought it was like very rigid and stiff, and I feel like compared to other artists out there, there's no room for me anymore, you know? There's no room for me. The last Queensland Senate spot is going to be a competition between Pauline Hanson and the legalized cannabis. Wait, is it actually? I thought she'd already won. Pauline Hanson is like our equivalent of like Marjorie Taylor Greene, basically. I thought she already won that seat. Demi hates her, struggles entirely too much for that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. How many years of practice did that teacher have? I don't know. All I'm saying is that I've always been a slow artist, and I've always been like, you know, mediocre at best. Like, it's just, yeah, I can't get that. I can't put life into my artwork, and I've never been able to do that, and that's always bothered me. You know, she's ahead. Pauline Hanson is the racist party candidate, pretty much, yes. Racism Australia, then do it in private. I don't think there's room for me anymore, you know, and I don't think that I can improve anymore. I think I've reached the limit of where my artwork can go, and I can't go any further. My favorite art I've seen of Dami's where she drew a nice dress and put a smiley face on top of it. It's great. It's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. She has 0.45 quotas. Like I would say that she's won that, honestly. I would genuinely say that she's won that. That feels like a win to me. A win for her, not a win for the Australian public, but that feels like it's a win for her. So there was a lot of personality in the smiley face dress. Yeah, I just, because nowadays I feel like when I try, I fail, you know? And like faces, I've completely forgotten how to draw faces, you know? I've completely forgotten how to draw faces. Like, I'll show you an example because I'm ragging on myself. I'll show you an example. If I can find, is it in here or do I have another book for it? I think I have another book for it. Oh yeah, I found the drawing you like. Found that drawing you like. I win for her, not the Australian part. Well, it's true. It's true. That's what it is. That's what it is. Do I even have any? Yeah, so far most of my most of my artwork is just faceless, really. Most of my artwork is faceless. Ugh, I can't even find it. Can't even find my evidence. Oh, it's over there. Of course, be nice to yourself. Can I have that drawing? Take a screenshot. Okay, like, where is? Okay. Oh man, this is yeah. Okay, so I feel like I have kind of, like, this is the last few I think I did this like a couple of years ago, and I feel like I have just forgotten how to do faces. Like, all of my faces look very slightly fucked up. Like, I feel like I have 100% forgotten how to do faces. I don't have a style anymore. Like, I don't even, all I know is that I like anatomy, and that's all I know. I like anatomy and I like drawing hands. That's pretty much all I know. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've forgotten how to draw faces, and I still don't have any personality in any of my drawings. So, you know, it's yeah, it's shit. You know, I try to do like more faces at some point, but I was just kind of like, oh crap, my faces are just they're just shit. They're just not good. They're just not good. I don't know what's happening. Was that excellent work? No, I just, compared to what I used to do, it's not even any good, you know. I used to do better, and I can self-reflect and say that. I used to do better, but now I don't know what's happening. Did Day make the emotes? I did make the emotes. I did make the emotes. They're not shit. Thanks. I just, look, maybe they're not shit compared to like the average person who doesn't know how to draw, like maybe, but just compared to where I was before, and it's upsetting to even look at it because I feel like I used to be so much better at faces, you know? I think you've internalized some really hurtful criticism that was not constructive at all. Well, yeah, no, that that checks out, basically. That checks out. Because, yeah, where's an example of, like... See, like, this was one of my projects for university where I was just kind of like, it was like a flora and fauna kind of thing. And I feel like I used to be okay at faces, you know? I feel like I used to be alright at them. But now it's just, yeah, I don't know. Big baldy over here. But yeah, I feel like I was only ever okay. I was never, yeah, Anyway, that's, yeah, you can improve, and then looking also at two statements that can coexist. I don't know, like I really, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a long time. You know, it kind of looks like hottie if you slice off. Kind of reminds me of a, what's it called again? Like a heavy, what is it called again? A strong man in a circus or something like that. Those fashion dress ones are awesome. Thanks. I still like drawing fashion. I just, you know, the faces are my downfall. Wait, what? You totally missed that. I'm not showing it to you again. I'm not showing it to you again. No, it's just some drawings that I did. Yeah. And so yeah, that's what? So yeah, I feel like and there's like so many artists that I want to look like instead, and they actually look like they put like lots of personality into their drawings. And I feel like that was just the one place where I fell down, is that I didn't really have a concrete style, and I didn't know how to put personality into my drawings. You know, it was just always like a character in some, you know, surroundings. It was never like, which is odd because I consider myself a good graphic designer, so you think I'd be able to graphic design, like, you know, the composition of an artwork pretty well, but I've just always been kind of bad at that. I'll go back and clip it. Oh my god, fine, hang on. Fine, hang on. Here. There. That one. And I don't think that looks like Hottie. Hottie has much bigger eyes. This guy was, yeah, basically strongman. Strongman ahoy! But yeah, that's, yeah. So, because I see artists like, I follow this artist on Facebook called like Sibylline or something. Sibylline? I can't remember what her name is. Can't remember. And just the way that she manages to like draw things, and it's like, it's simplistic and it's like really pretty at the same time. And why can't I find it? Fucking, where is my Sibylline? Where is it? She's a very popular freaking artist here. I think I'd be able to find her somewhere, but no, I can't find her anywhere, can I? Can I? All these fucking suggested things on my feed instead of my actual followers. And it's just like, look, here's a suggested post on why other people are better than you. That's all I see. That's all I see when I look at this. Alright, let me have a look. Here we are. So this is my favorite artist. These personality-less liking and style illustrations. It is. He doesn't even have any hair, right? Hottie has lots of hair. See, like, okay, see, like, something like this, you know, like, it has, like, that arm is really fucked up, but, you know, it has personality, and it has composition, and it has, like, life, and I just feel like mine never got to this stage. It never got anywhere close. Mine were just like portraits of people, which had like no interest to them, you know, like this, it just, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to describe it, you know, like she's got like, you know, the flowers in the background and shit, and it's just like, yeah. Anyway, where her arm's so long, yeah, that one was a bad example, but yeah, she just knows how to do this stuff, and I feel like no matter how good I got, I could never put anything interesting together. It was very basic. It was just kind of like, okay, Demi, draw this guy lying down on a couch, and he would be exactly lying down on a couch. Like, there would be nothing interesting to it, you know? There would be like, yeah. So that's definitely one of the things that I kind of, I'm regretful, and there's no way to learn that stuff. That's the thing, Christian. Like, that's the worst part as well, because no matter how good I get at anatomy or clothing folding, I don't know how and where to learn that kind of stuff. You know? Like, where do I learn, like, I don't know, friggin' how to tell a story through art, or, you know, how to put elements together in an aesthetically pleasing kind of scene, instead of it just being like people on a page, you know? Just knows because of years of practice, you learn by practice. That's not true. That is not true. I don't like, that is there is something missing in my programming, because I pretty much, I drew for my entire life up until I was like, what, 20 something, 21, something like that. I drew for my entire life, and no matter how good I got, I only improved in like things of like anatomy or clothing folding and stuff. I never got to the point where I could do like visually appealing, like, you know, self-enclosed picture. Like it you know, it's so hard to describe this. I feel like Kristen might know where I'm going with this, but I you know, because I feel like no matter how much I practice, I couldn't get that extra jump, you know? You learn by following chat's instructions. You need to look at other people's processes. Some people do collages for reference, some do a series of sketches. Yeah, it's just like, it's that kind of, it's that, I feel like I'm missing a key link, you know? If I didn't know Demi was like this already, I think she's trolling us between what she's shown us and what she's saying. It's because it's, ugh, yeah, it's just, it's really hard to describe to you exactly what I am trying to say. It's very difficult, you know, because I just, yeah, I don't know how the artists do it. It feels like a mystery to me, you know? It feels like a full out fucking mystery. Like, I know how to draw, you know, well, I did. I knew how to draw, like, anatomy, like, really well and whatnot, but then it just kind of, you know, just that point where I had to kind of, like, take it further, take it beyond the anatomy, you know? Even my coloring was always very rigid. I always, like, stayed in between the lines. I had to have all of my artwork outlined because I felt like I didn't know how to do it, other than it being outlined. You know, I feel like Christian understands my struggles because he too is an artist. But yeah, it's never a first try thing. Better paid artists have people post them exactly the way they need for reference. I mean, I got that part down really, but it's kind of like it's taking it further than that. You know, it's like, yeah, it's just kind of like making a story out of it, or yeah, it's hard to describe. Hard to describe, making a scene, making like a whole encapsulated thing, you know. Mine was just kind of like, okay, here's a flat background, you know, here's a flat background. You're on a couch, but the background's flat, you know. It's just, yeah, it's kind of lifeless. Now that in digital puppets you can pose for reference. Yeah, it's not the like the poses and stuff that get me. It's just the I mean, I was okay with kind of posing and stuff. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's getting the character to look beautiful, and I don't know how to do that. If I worked out my schedule, I'll be one of those references. Yeah, the scene. It's so like to have like, I don't know, like how does this artist know to do like, you know, the hair twisting wildly in some direction, or, you know, how does she know to have like silhouettes of birds in the background, things like, you know, like it sounds so weird when I like say it out loud, but it's like how do they know how to add magic to their pictures, and so it's not just like an anatomically correct drawing of a person on the page, you know? It's not just that. It's like they've added like an element of magic or life or something, you know? The je ne sais quoi. And that's the part that I don't know how to do. That's the part that I don't know how to do. Because I used to be able to draw like really, you know, and then just be like, okay, draw this. I can draw exactly that parameter. I cannot go outside that parameter. I don't know how to go outside that parameter. And I'm worried that it's part of my neurodivergent thinking, that I find it really hard to kind of imagine and bend the rules and stuff like that. So I feel like I've kind of shot myself in the foot here. I don't know if other people have that issue, or perhaps some people have that issue in the opposite thing. Hey Antonio, how's it going? You can barely see what I'm wearing, anyways. It's just I'm wearing a singlet and I'm wearing pants. That's pretty much it. It's kind of getting chilly again, so I have my jumper on actually. Not that it's like chilly. It's just, you know, it's not as hot as it was before. Silhouette drawing helps to understand those kind of stuff. Like how to put a body on a page, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so nice. Like how do you know? How do you know how to do the other stuff outside the drawing of the bodies and stuff like that, you know? How do you do that other stuff? You say Janessa Qua 3 times past Holly appears. Oh no, better not say it then. Better not say it fast then. But yeah, I don't know. So I've always been in awe of like people who can like tell stories. Theoretically, I felt like every now and again I will look at what's it called again? I don't know if you've seen the Domestica courses that you sometimes see like Facebook advertising or Instagram advertising. they're like courses on like creative shit. And every now and again, there's like one that from an artist that I like, and it was just kind of like how to tell a story with your art. And it's like this person with like, you know, glowing hair or something like that, and like some sort of like a starry background sort of thing. And I was just thinking to myself like, oh, I kind of like maybe if I take that, I will know. Like maybe that will be the secret. Like I'm always looking for a secret or a manual. I'm like, where is the manual to how to act like a human being? No, where is the manual to tell me how to draw shit real good, you know? Even artists with limitations can make that part of their style though. What if you make just beautifully awkward scenes? But they're not like that though. They're stiff. They're stiff, that's the thing. I'm okay, and you? I'm okay, and you? No such manual. I want a manual! Draw a solid color silhouette to make those kind of decisions first, like the flowy hair and stuff. Yeah, it's just so amazing to me. You know, like how did she know that the background was gonna look like this? And like, how did this person know that the reeds were gonna go like this? You know, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's about adding like life and style and visual interest, you know? Like, I mean, look at the composition of this. You've got like the little city in the background, and then you've got like their shadows cast against the, you know, like this is something that's been like clearly thought out from start to finish. You know, the wind blowing, and like this is all stuff that's been thought out really well. And I just, yeah, it's not trying, there's something. I have been tempted to take a couple of them. I'm very curious to see how you, like what you make of them, the courses. Because I'm always like looking at that going like my energy levels are low. Go take a rest. My gosh. Burning the midnight oil. Here. Are the harmonicas keeping you up? Are they giving you guys a headache? Oh, Kitty has disappeared somewhere. Kitty is poofed. I was about to say, we haven't yet even done a poll for what kind of instrument to play next time. Oh, you're still here? Like, we haven't even done a poll. I've even forgotten all of the options. Have you checked ArtStation since Epic bought them? The courses are free. Oh, can you post that link in the live chat channel, please, so I can check it out? I haven't even heard of it. Have not even heard of it. Yeah, feel like one day I'll work something out. And it's even if I want to pursue it, you know, maybe that is a gone and done part of my life, and I just won't draw anything anymore, you know. Maybe it's a part of my past life, and it won't be there anymore. Many times you have to redo sewing things so you can sew extra well. It's not like any of the artists you've shown just uploaded the very first drawing they coloured in. I guess it's just it's hard to describe. It's hard to describe. A 4-hour nap today. Just had a super long week. Oh, and naps are the worst. I feel like naps make me really sleepy as well. I feel like I wake up like groggy and disoriented from naps every time. Spending some of Mandy's things and out of things their feelings are other than, well, I disagree and I really love your art. I really love you, but no matter how much I love you, you're still disabled. You know what I mean? That's how I feel right now. Oh my god. I went the wrong way. Alright. So, violin, hurdy-gurdy, ukulele. Which are the instruments, guys? I completely forgot. I fucked up. I forgot. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Alright. Gotta kind of straighten this out a little. So I've messed up. Alright. Alright. I gotta pull that a little. I'll pull that a little. Oh, that's why it isn't working, because there's like a knot there. Okay, anyway. 4-hour nap sounds awesome. I mean, you had an entire set of emojis for redoing them because you weren't pleased with any part of them. That's true. That's true. Pan flute. Violin isn't a troll one. Violin is good. Pan flute is good too. I'm not sure about the hurdy-gurdy, but you know, whatever strikes your fancy. I think that the harmonica so far has been kind of nice to us. It's been kind of kind to us, you know. I do like the violin one though. Violin one's been fun. Violin has really good potential. I feel like violin, bagpipe are like a couple of like underrated instruments. Hurdy-gurdy is good if played well and awful if played badly. Well, if that ever wins, hopefully I find a playlist where it's being played good and not badly. Is it like a recorder? Has a recorder ever been played well? I don't even understand like the purpose of like that, because we had to do like the Australian anthem on the recorder when I was in primary school, and it never sounded good, and I don't know if that's just because of the design of it or because we sucked, but it never sounded good. So I don't know. I don't understand that at all. Bagpipes is way better than it had a right to be. I really liked it. I loved it. I think it was great. Shared videos of professional record players. Recorder players. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that. Recorder. Last time we talked about this. Yeah, look, probably. I still can't imagine it. I still can't imagine it somehow. Alright. I feel like I'm going to run out of floss right here. Just a little bit. See, this is a jive. Alright. Getting there. I'm getting there. Time tea. The cheapness of the recorder might be the issue. Okay, that makes sense actually. Because I mean, they're plastic, aren't they? I think proper recorders are probably not made out of plastic, probably. Are they? No, probably not. Melodica. Oh god. Alright, so do we have a final list? Oh. Everyone's off busy today. Y'all are very quiet. There's wood ones too. Ah, okay, that sounds about right. Wooden recorders. Yeah, I suspect that plastic wouldn't sound very good no matter what. The fact that we actually had to pay for fucking record, like it's just, ugh. Pay for recorders. Yeah. Half asleep, sleepy. Oh my god, Sarah, that reminds me. Your book came in. The one that you got me over the throne wishlist thing. It came in. I've been excitedly flipping through it. I want to show you guys. I absolutely love it. I'm very excited to try some stuff. You had to pay, ours was rolled into it. No, we had to pay extra, like $50 extra. It was ridiculous. This book is thick. I've been Darwin at the moment for a few days before flying home. I bet you're looking forward to getting home. Look at how expensive nice recorders are, almost $1,000. That's insane. Look, miniature needle painting embroidery. How amazing does this look? Oh, it's just, and it gives you like lessons on how to achieve like colors and things like that. So I think this stuff is fantastic. This stuff is fantastic, and I'm really excited to give it a go. Really excited to give it a go. They're like, oh, print this off, you know? Oh, it's just amazing. Amazing. And they like show you like what direction to do it, and it's just, yeah. There's a lot of bird ones in this, which I really like. A lot of bird ones. It's a nice book. It's so nice. I love it. I love it. Thank you. It's so cool. It's just amazing. Yeah, really excited to give some of this a try. It looks hard as shit, but I'm not used to, and you know, I was kind of worried that I'll be bad at it as well. So that's like another concern that I kind of have. Like, what if I'm bad at it? You guys know me. I don't like going into anything and being bad at it. I prefer to go into something if I'm confident that I can be good at it. Which is the best way to live life, apparently. Totally. Alright, there we are. Cut those things off. It'll just take practice. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. You've been such a lovely part of my community. Thank you. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Bit rich people, please post disapprover. Bit rich people. I don't wanna be bad at things, okay? Apparently you can clean the dishwasher. Wait, what? What? We had a choice to buy ours or use okay, different colors. Ugh, gross. But yeah, yeah, no, I appreciate it so much. Thank you forever, because like, yeah, I was so excited when I got it. It was like, I was really excited. Oh man, yeah. Anyway, that's enough sappy story from me. I'm looking forward to giving some of it a go. Will you guys watch my my needle painting attempts? Will you guys still be around to watch that? Will you guys still be around to watch? I hope so. Ugh. Finger blue. This is still my favorite thimble, but I'm just so annoyed about the blueness of my finger when I use it. Terrible, of course. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Hopefully it won't be boring. I've always kind of hesitated doing cross-stitch streams because I'm thinking like, oh, cross-stitch is boring, right? So it's kind of hoping that it doesn't end up like that. Please. Debbie flipped us off. That's yes. See, my favorite thimble right here. Would they be in the art category? That's a good question. I suspect it would still be in the makers category, but it is painting, so I mean, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I should try the art category out for a little while. Maybe I should try it out for a while. I'm always a big fan of experimentation. Always a big fan of experimentation. I think my badge answers that question. Shh. Can't believe you've been here for that long. That's legitimately insane. Do you feel like that much time has passed? Because I don't feel like that much time has passed. And yet time is going blink of an eye. And we're in Labour government now, and it's just lots of things have changed, you know? Lots of things have changed. How exciting though. I am so excited. You know, we've got new Labour government, and they're going to have to collaborate with the Greens, which is my favourite party, you know? And I'm chuffed by it. I'm chuffed. I really wish that you guys had a two-party preferred system over there, like preferential voting. Because seriously, it's the shit, guys. It's the best. It's the best. The amount of votes that went to the Greens, you know, just amazing. Amazing, and it couldn't have happened without there being preferential voting. Hoping a new government manages to humiliate us by taking a lead with green tech. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Our government is still pretty centrist, but they promised to fix the NBN. So, I mean, I hope they fulfill that promise. So do we, but that would be bad for the people currently in power. It's just so ridiculous. It's supposed to be for the people, you know. Nobody, like, none of the governments over there seem to be for the people, you know. You guys deserve better, in my opinion. Why can't I get the needle through? There we are. You guys definitely deserve better. Don't know what's happening over there. Don't know what's happening over there. Alright, I'm almost done with the, oh, Jesus freaking Christ. Oh my god, that scared me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think it's amazing. And 3 seats in Queensland have gone, well, Brisbane is still in doubt. Like, the electorate of Brisbane is still in doubt. But my electorate has a Greenie member. And that happened at like a 10% swing, which is so exciting. Like a 12% swing, actually. Which is just super exciting because Labor has held that seat since like 1998. So the fact that it went to a Greenie just goes to show that there are a lot of yuppies in this neighborhood. a lot of young people, and climate change is definitely like a big deal for the voters, and that was something that the previous government, I can call them the previous government now, how exciting! They completely like underestimated how important this issue was going to be. And that's why so many independents, like, you know, climate change backed independents got seats, and why so many Greens got seats. Like, it's just, oh, such an exciting time. Such an exciting time. I felt terrible yesterday, like avoiding watching a kettlebell. I was avoiding the news and just dreading the worst. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? They'd better fix that ridiculous internet issue if they want to remain the country's economic state. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. They have to fix it, for fuck's sake. They definitely have to fix it. It's kind of ridiculous that it isn't fixed, to be honest. It's kind of ridiculous that it went on for so long like this. Cheating expensive. We said we were going to put cheating back down. Why cheating so expensive? Oh wait, no, 700. 700 isn't that expensive. It was 1,000 last time. It was even more expensive last time. Alright guys, vote in the poll for which instrument you would like to see, well, hear being played in the background of the next stream. Please place your bets. We've got violin, hurdy-gurdy, ukulele, pan flute, and melodica, which I don't even know what that is. That's why I don't have points. Feel terrible now, sleeping poorly, weird nightmares. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I barely slept last night, honestly. I was dead in the morning. I was absolutely, like, the phone alarm rang and I turned it off and then I just held it and then I fell asleep for like another 45 minutes and I was just like, fuck, I gotta get up because, you know, stream obviously. And yeah, it wasn't a good time. I fucked up. I should have definitely gotten out of bed as soon as the alarm went off. Because it's just like the election jitters were just, oh my gosh. I woke up and it, you know, it said that my Greens candidate had actually like held the seat overnight. I was really, really happy about that. And now we're just waiting to see what Brisbane does. Because that's the one that they should be in. They should be in. So it was like 6 people for violin, 4 people for hurdy-gurdy. Now, is hurdy-gurdy going to be one of those where people just kind of sneak up on that one? That's my question. That's my question. Who out of the rest of you has been following the Australian politics news cycle? Who out of the rest of you? Have any of you guys been watching? Have any of you guys been watching? I've got the the Senate results and stuff. Let me just refresh that. So we have 38% counted so far, And there's my party right there. The Greens have got 12 seats, which is exciting. It's really, really exciting because they had 6 before, now they've got 12. And the Liberal Party has completely been knocked off their perch from 17 to 12. Labour Party has gotten knocked off just because the Greens have just, oh my god. I was following the live results while I had a King Party. Were you even focused on anything else, really? Hurdy-gurdy, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, so Queensland, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. The live results at the moment, currently, we're looking at the Labour Party, that's red. They are going to kick ass by the looks of this. They're absolutely fucking up the Liberal National Party in Queensland. That's very on brand for you, Hottie. Isn't it just? In Queensland, we've got the Green ahead. We've got a 10.7 swing, 10.7% swing from the Liberals to the Greens. Apparently Stephen Bates has been putting out, he's been putting out, what's it called again? Ads on Grindr. It was in the memes channel. Where is it? I thought this would be funny for you guys. Here we are. So, put Stephen Bates on top this election. Spice up Canberra with a third. Best parliaments are hung. You always come first with the Greens. So these are the Grindr ads. That's my electorate. Green smash. Oh yeah, so that's you know. Oh man. Stephen Bates, but he's looking to change that. Isn't it good though? Violin and hurdy-gurdy rematch! So we got a tie between the violin and the hurdy-gurdy. Looks like we're gonna do a rematch, guys. Yeah, my electorate, Griffith, is fucking... We are definitely getting our Max Chandler Matherin. Really excited. He door knocked on so many fucking houses. He really deserves that one, honestly. Like, it's insane when you think about it. 30,000 votes to 50,000 votes. Like, it's absolutely insane. Cheating is about to get more expensive. Prepare yourself. Thank you to whoever tied the ball. Oh, this is insane. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. Queensland otherwise has been doing actually kind of poorly, honestly, because it is such a liberal area. But we've got 3 people. Ryan was also got by a Greens candidate. I'm just, oh yeah. 10% swing. These swings are huge. These swings are absolutely huge. And I am just, oh man, I am so excited. I am so excited. This is just, oh yeah, I'm really, really excited. And lots more independents have gotten in as well as the grey ones, right? It's the final countdown. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, everything just kind of colouring, changing seats. So we've changed to Labour, changed to independent.